Hey, what's up you guys, it's Lily, and today I'm going to be reviewing Famous Slime Shop. So the first slime I'm going to be reviewing, this is Artistic Slimes, and obviously this is amazing. The bubble wow, I can speak today. The bubble mailer is so pretty and so cute. I absolutely love it, and it's so well kind of tightened, you know what I mean? Like, it was well packaged. I could barely get it open, so that's a good sign. But I absolutely loved the color of this. It was like a kind of peachy watermelon, and it was so just adorable. So here are all of the contents of the bag. And I ordered a duo, which is, I think it's a cinnamon roll and icing duo, which was really just amazing. I really like that she included the receipt, because now I kind of know what I ordered and I can add it to kind of my receipt book. You know what I mean? And she included a care sheet, which was super nice of her, with a little borax packet, a pipette, and some candy. So here are the two slimes that I ordered, and I ordered them in a duo. So we have the icing for the cinnamon roll, and then we have the cinnamon roll. And I loved both of these not packaging, you know what I mean. I loved how these were packaged because they were in little bubble wrap bags, which I personally like a little bit better, but some people might not. And they were packaged so well, I could barely get them open without scissors. So eventually I did it, but it was like magic how she got them into these packages, and it really showed that she cared about how much it really showed how much she cared about her packages and this business that she's running. It also came with this super adorable cinnamon roll charm, which smelled pretty good, which was kind of weird. And here are the two slimes. They didn't have labels on the bottom, I was okay with, but they did have labels on the top. I was kind of bummed they didn't have labels on the bottom, but you know, not everybody's gonna have labels on the bottom. So this is the cinnamon roll part of the slime duo, and I loved this texture. It was like a thick, creamy slime, but it kind of went matte when you poked it, but glossy when you let it set. I would so recommend this. It was amazing. And obviously here is the icing portion. I didn't like this as much as the cinnamon roll part, but I did really like it a lot. It was a very kind of thick, just white, plain slime, and I forgot to mention, the cinnamon roll slime actually was scented like a cinnamon roll. It didn't smell exactly like one, but it did smell pretty close. And this slime has a very kind of sweet, sugary buttercream scent to it, which I love. It isn't super stretchy, you can kind of see it tearing, but I do really love how thick it is, and it does kind of get stretchier the more that you play with it. I wanted to kind of show you guys more of what you get inside the package. So you have the little care sheet, which gives you a ton of kind of borax instructions, and it kind of shows you a lot of stuff to fix your slime, which I really liked. And obviously it comes in with 1 teaspoon of borax, and then it has the instructions on the package, which I actually do that and I really like it. And then it has a pipette, which was kind of weird to me, but I really liked it. So overall, I absolutely loved this package. I would definitely recommend her shop. Moving on, we have Monstrous Slimes, and I realized that I blocked that out, so don't worry about it. But you can kind of see right off the bat here, it's not in the most stable bubble mailer, which I don't mind, but I kind of prefer it when they have a kind of sturdy box or bubble mailer. But it is okay. It was only a little bit bumped up, and it really wasn't that bad. So right off the bat, we have this adorable little silicone squishy thing, and I've wanted one of these forever, and it's so cute and squishy. I don't even know what it is. It's kind of deformed, but I love it. She only included the receipt and not like a note or any borax, which I didn't really mind because I don't need it, but that's kind of just something that's really nice. And then here's the bottom of the package, which I didn't understand the cough cake on the bottom, so maybe it was for a different order. I don't know, but this is the slime that I ordered. I did order the rose gold fishbowl, and I really, really liked it. It has a very sweet kind of pastry scent to it almost. And it is a full, it's kind of a full fishbowl, like, you know what I mean? And I was kind of confused because the beads had these like dark spots in them, and the container was kind of corroded. It did have a shrink seal on it, so I'm imagining that maybe what happened was it kind of melted when she put it on. I didn't really mind it, but the slime was kind of sticking to all the kind of hills and valleys. I did notice it was starting to get a little bit sticky, so I had a spray bottle filled with some activator on hand, and I just kind of sprayed it variously to kind of help get it a better texture. It did have such a pretty color. I absolutely loved it, but I noticed that I was adding activator and it was still like sticky, but beads were starting to fall out and I started to get residue on my hands. So I was kind of confused by that, but I just kind of picked up the beads and continued playing with it because I loved the smell and I really liked the texture. Overall, I rate this a 9 out of 10. The slime was a little bit sticky with a little fallout. The packaging was cute, but there was no Nord or borax, and the squishy was absolutely adorable. The last seller is Dope Slimes, spelt with a 0, and I noticed right off the bat that the packaging was a little flimsy, but I didn't really mind it because the slime was fine. And it has this adorable little pumpkin bag in it, which I'm imagining has some little extras in it, which you'll see right here. It has a little tie on it to keep it nice and secure, so I just went ahead and took that off. And it has pumpkins and Happy Halloween all over it, which I thought was so cute, and it was kind of showed that they really cared about their packaging. So there were a couple little candies in it, and then there was some borax in a small bag. I imagine this is just a teaspoon. And then there was a care sheet, which I thought was really nice because there was a lot of stuff on how to fix certain things, and obviously another kind of slime activator instruction sheet, and then the little candies. So here's the slime, and I actually really liked how much bubble wrap there was on it. It was kind of hard to get out, but I liked that she showed that much care into her packages. I did order the orange sherbet slime, which I actually really liked the smell of, which you'll see in a few other clips. And the first thing I noticed was it had a shrink seal on it, which was really, really nice. because so I noticed that when I started to take the slime out, it was a little bit liquidy, probably just from shipping, which I'm definitely not judging them on, because that is not their fault. But I did notice that it had the most amazing smell when I took it out. It smelled just like orange sherbet, and there was a little bit of residue on my hands when I started playing with this slime or taking it out of the container. So I was like, maybe just add some activator. So I added some of that, and it was still kind of sticky, and it was leaving residue on my hands. So I decided I was going to add a couple more sprays and kind of hope that the residue just kind of would pick itself up and stop kind of dispersing everywhere. So I'm just going to mix that in and see if it helps. Eventually it got to some sort of point that I could kind of drizzle it, and it did still leave residue, and I understand that most slimes will do that, or most snow slimes at least, but I even tried to pick it up and it just left it on my table. So it did take me a while to get that off, but I really liked how professional they were and how they really kind of cared about like how they packaged and what they sent out. Overall, I would give them about an 8 out of 10 because the slimes did leave a lot of residue, but it smelt amazing, and the packages and extras were really nice. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more videos like these. And if you want to see and be notified about every video I post, hit that little notification bell right next to the subscribe button. Leave your comments and suggestions down in the comment box down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week.